Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and today I'm going to be talking all about the new Colourpop It's a Mood eyeshadow palette. We got another 30 pan eyeshadow palette from Colourpop, and I love that these have smaller pans, so it's not really like a giant eyeshadow palette. But this one is fall themed, and the moment I saw it, I absolutely loved it. We've got some green, teal, purple, orange, burgundy, and brown. And so what you could do is you could create a look with each of the columns, or you could go and mix them up. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to be doing 5 looks. I'll of course show you some swatches. Now the only thing is there are 3 pressed glitters in here, and I don't like glitter really. Like, it will have to be like a really special day where I feel like dipping into some glitter, but for the most part I really don't want it in any eyeshadow palettes. But because this has so many pans, I really didn't feel like it was such a big deal that there was only 3 pressed glitters, versus if it had been like 10 glitters, then that would be way too much. So let's roll the swatches and then the 5 looks, and I'll give you some of my thoughts at the end of the video. Prime with the B. Louise primer because I'm just trying to finish it up, and I'm so close. I'm going to go in with Oblivion in the crease. I want to do like a simpler look for this first one because I want to show you how you can just like use the entire column and create a look. And then Mystified on the outer corner. So same row, just all the way at the bottom. We're just going to use this to deepen out the outer corner, blending out those edges. This is a look I would definitely do if I was going to work or if I was just going out somewhere. I usually do just put something in the crease and then a deeper shade on the outer corner. I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Intensifies Artistry wand because I'm going to get some use out of it, and I'm just also curious how it will work with regular shimmers. So I'm going to use it to kind of do a half cut crease. Picked up surface on this brush. I'm gonna place it on the outer portion, and then Surrender is gonna go in the inner portion. It is like a very true yellow gold shade, while this shade is a little bit like a rusty gold. I'm gonna go in with a brush and just blend this crease. Finishing off this look with Mystified under the lower lash line. I've got Oblivion next to it, but I'm not going to take it all the way in. I put on these So Real lashes from Kiss, and so here's the first finished look. Priming on this side with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer. Going in with It's a Rush. I'm gonna put that right in the inner crease, and then using Stay Close, and I'm gonna put that above it. And I'm not taking it all the way. And then going in with Had to Be, it's gonna be a Halloween-y look. And just feathering out the edges, creating a triangle shape. Going in with Night Call just a little bit to help blend that out. I don't want to blend it in too much with the orange. Picked up Thunder, and that's gonna go right here on the outer portion of my lid, and then across close to the lash line. This is like a really nice duochrome. And I did spray my brush, and I'm gonna go in with Love Song also. Sprayed my brush, and I'm gonna use that to cut the crease with. I feel like the shade is not really as metallic as I was expecting it to be. And then going back in with Thunder, just making sure it's all blended together. Finishing off this look with Has to Be under the lower lash line. Put it under the rest of the lower lash line. And I have the Kiss Royal Silk Lashes on this eye, and this is the second finished look. Going in with Don't Deny right in the crease. We're gonna do a smoky eye. So I'm just pretty much trying to lay it down, and I'm gonna start blending it just a little bit, but I'm going to dip into You and I and help blend that out. And going in with a bit more. So first I'm gonna work on the blend, and then I'll put it all over the lid. Packing on Don't Deny all over the lid. And I'm also taking it onto the lower lash line. Putting NYX glitter primer all over the lid. Picking up Feels Like, and I'm gonna put that in the inner portion and my outer lid. And then going in with Reunion right in the center. And also bringing Feels Like under my lower lash line, just right here on the outer portion. Put on the Ardell 817 lashes. Here's a third finished look. Fourth look, priming with the Natasha Denona primer. Going in with Crave You right in the crease. Going to take it all the way back and forth. Really just want to use the red and the brown for this look. That blended out really nicely and easily. Take Fascination. And I'm not gonna put it all the way out. I'm just gonna put it a little bit further away from my outer crease. And then I'm gonna take it and blend it into my crease to deepen it up. Then going into Our Deal, and I'm gonna put that in the outer corner and blend it out. I'm going to go in with Crave You just a little bit to bring it back and help feather out the edge. Going in with Full Circle on my finger and just tapping it onto my lid. It is a really pretty shade. And then taking Our Deal under my lower lash line and mixing it with Fascination. And then Crave You under the rest of my lower lash line. I'm gonna kind of blend it into Fascination a little bit here. I'm gonna use Reunion as my inner corner highlight. Put on the Ardell 817 lashes, and here's the fourth finished look. Going in with Self Control, I'm gonna create a wing. It's gonna be one of the large wings that I like to do with eyeshadow, sometimes all shimmers. And this is the Sequin shade, which honestly this shade is pretty much the same as Don't Deny, it just has sparkles in it. Definitely could have done without it, or maybe had an even deeper version of this that wasn't full of sparkles. You can see the sparkles actually, but they're probably just gonna come off. And then dipping into Echoes. It's gonna go right next to it. I'm going to bring that up a bit higher. And then I'm taking It's a Rush, and I'm gonna blend that into my inner crease and kind of above the wing. And then going in with Fascination. And that's gonna go like in the inner portion of my lid. Going back in with the purple. I feel like it won't stick down over here. Dipping into It's a Rush and just helping to blend that red out. Then going back in with Fascination and blending that. I was gonna use a shimmer, but I almost kind of don't want to use a shimmer now. Going in with Bonafide, and I'm gonna use that over here to help smudge that orange a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with Love Song and only put it in my inner corner. I put on the Kiss Veva lashes, and then It's a Rush under my lower lash line. And in my waterline, I have Beauty Creations Lime Time Liner. And here's the last look. So So after creating 5 looks, I do have to say that I'm not the biggest fan of the shimmers personally, but take that with a grain of salt because you know my preference for shimmers are usually like really metallic, really shiny, sparkly. But obviously I understand that everybody is looking for that, and I might not even want that every day either. Usually I do. That being said, Thunder was really beautiful, so was Surrender, and Full Circle were really nice and metallic, but they're still like, they don't feel like certain shimmers that I'm like thinking of that are a little bit more like on par with these. Like I just feel like the shimmers feel a little on the cheap side, especially after trying out the Y2K palettes. Like those shimmers are just so bad. Let me know if you want to see a video on those because it is a little bit late now, so I don't know if I should even bother with those. But the mattes are really, really nice. I feel like the mattes is where Colourpop is thriving because these are very pigmented, very easily blendable, and they also blend well together. There's no like weird patchiness or blending away or anything like that. And these are the kinds of mattes that I really do like, and I really appreciate that, especially these deeper tones are that pigmented, because that is something that I really like when it comes to matte eyeshadows. So overall, I really enjoy the mattes in here. The shimmers are okay, like I said, not my absolute favorite, but they are pretty good. But do you remember those first like eyeshadow shimmer singles that they released? I think it was maybe like 2019, like early 2019, and they were named after some lyrics from the Ariana Grande song Thank You Next or something like that, and they had some really beautiful metallics. Like they were so stunning, extremely metallic, and I just feel like even looking at the way that these are pressed in the pan, they look very like, I don't know how to word it, they just seem like not watered down, but they don't look like they used to, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. That being said, I think that there's so many different looks you could create. As I mentioned, you could do a look with just this column or this column or this column, and you got it nice and easy, and then throw the shimmer on the lid. This is a great fall and winter palette for sure. And when I bought this palette, it was on sale for $25.50, I think, so it was even less than originally, which I think at $25 this is well worth it. I think the quality for $25 is really good. I also bought the Stone Cold Fox palette. Let me know if you would like to see some looks with it, or maybe I'll use it in like a chatty get ready with me or something. But that palette was on sale, and I've been really tempted to buy it since it launched. Overall, I really like all the looks that I did, and I think there's honestly just so many possibilities with this palette. I think it has a really great variety, especially for fall and winter kind of tones. So let me know in the comments below which look was your favorite, and also if you picked this palette up or if you plan on picking it up. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much eyeshadow content uploaded on my channel and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.